Hi Gemini, this is a bonus reading for you because I've seen on your last readings you've had the most views and there's been appreciation from someone or a couple of people. So this is a bonus reading for you, and it's just a quick check-in. I would say check the new content as well. If you're seeing this as bonus reading but you've not seen the other sign readings, the reading that I'm talking about, or April reading, then I would say check your elementals and your top placements as well. Every day there is content going out that's going to be relevant to your top placements, and obviously continue to view your videos for guidance and to get a complete and accurate picture. Sometimes, by the way, things don't make sense in the moment, but when you revisit them, they do make sense. And a lot of my readings, because it's based on energy, are timeless. So if you feel called to come back to it, do so. Another thing is, this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. That's why I always say check your top placements. And if you want a personal reading, then you can contact me in the email in the description box below. There's also my website for any of my services. So having said that, Gemini, I hope you're well. This is all placements of Gemini, and let's see what comes out for you. All placement of Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. This card. Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. And Judgment. So for me, this could actually be a new love situation coming in for you, or you're in a relationship where you needed to make some better judgment around something within that relationship or this person. I'm going to get clarifications. This could also be that you are owning your truth within possibly a creative endeavor. Okay, for some of you, this is a new creative endeavor. I think with the Judgment and the King of Cups, it's make sure that your communication aligns with what you actually want. Whatever area of life it is, make sure your communication is actually aligning with what you want. And sometimes we actually avoid talking about things that are important to us, and or things we want, because it feels easier to keep things light-hearted and easygoing and just flow, but underneath it you have something to say. And maybe it's because you're avoiding this, you're avoiding drama, you're avoiding dispute, disagreements, you're avoiding, one second, you're avoiding, you know, the ego side of stuff, and just getting in conflict. And I think that's where you're probably trying to be light-hearted in your communication. And Two of Cups, just so that you avoid this. I think this is to do with the relationship, very much so. If you feel like you have clarity about what it is you need and where you're going, be open and be vocal about it. And I think that's what the Judgment card is actually telling you. With the King of Wands, is owning your truth, the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel, are definitely coming in with a new partnership and love with the Two of Cups that came in as well. And some of you, I'm actually feeling that finances are on your mind. There's a death here. Something is coming to an end, and I think it's to do with any competition you've had to face, or anything to do with, you know, drama, conflict, competition in a field, or within possibly a love interest. Let's just go back to something to do with your finances. Some of you got finances on your mind, and you might not be where you want to be, but you've got ideas in terms of where you want to go and your future, and the end goal obviously feels better for you. I do think with the death card tying that in is you need to bring something to an end, or something is ended or ending. And one day you're going to look back and realize that you've worked on this, on the thing that you've actually got. And that's why what ended needed to go. It could be a relationship. I'm feeling for a lot of you, there's something around, you know, an environment or person that's causing conflict. I'm actually feeling anxious that because you're not talking up, or you felt a lot of competition, and so you've just found it easier to just flow. There could be a bit of procrastination in terms of where you've wanted to go, whether it's to do with the relationship, whatever idea you've got about taking action. And that's where the universe has come in to say this is coming to an end. Simply, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or a Scorpio's coming in for you. There's definitely support for you to start this new journey, whether it's to do with love or whether it's to do with a heartfelt connection for you. And you're setting yourself back because you're enjoying having time with your loved ones in the comfort of your own home. And some of you within that could be putting your goals or the next steps on hold. And it's good to have that time with people, but I think there's a real big support for you to not get too comfy and go ahead with this new journey or new love that is coming in for you. There is a strong need, like I said, to be vocal about something. I want to pull some clarification for you to tie this up a little bit more. Let's see. Can I have messages for all Gemini placements, please? Let's clarify the death card, see what we get for some of you. I mean, death and judgment are very strong. So let's see. The scales of karma. All right. So there's a cycle of disharmony ending here. And there's definitely unfortunate events that might have been not necessarily what you wanted to pan out, but I think they're in your best interest. And interestingly, this is a 2 and a 7, so it's a 9, which is a completion of a cycle before you go back on to number 1, which would be a full journey. That's in numerology. It's about creating new traditions, and you're closing out the cycle of disharmony, which is really, really great. I'm not surprised with Judgment and Death card this came out for us. It's telling us what you're closing out. And definitely I'm getting disharmony for you, and any unfortunate events or people around you, because, you know, we got the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. I think with this, life is definitely a balancing act, and it's around physical needs with your needs, and also giving the expectation of receiving one way of achieving a better state of karma. I'm just gonna pull the look for the page of this card, because this is actually a new deck I got. It's beautiful, so I just want to make sure that I'm in line with what I'm channeling. Obviously it's about balancing what you've been giving and what you get back now. So it's about the scales of karma. And okay, so here we go. Giving without expectation of receiving is one way of achieving a better state of karma. Do it when people feel good, they do good. When you're feeling down, you're more likely to throw emotional, energetic daggers towards those who have hurt them, even if it's only temporary, which is probably aligning with this. You must be self-aware, as your emotional reactivity will dictate the balance of energetic scale. Any negativity and toxicity can be purged now if you're willing to open your heart and detach from these cycles. So I definitely feel with this, you need to speak up where you need to. And like I said, the balance of disharmony that you might have felt within certain areas is coming into balance. If some of you have had this death already, you know, the balance of getting something back or harmony is coming in for you. It's actually, I'm feeling a good thing. I'm feeling like what will be shifted from you is actually what is needed to go. And I think you need to keep your heart open as well and aligned. The Tibetan fire serpent. So this one is about, you know, seeking a higher path, and it's about, it's fire energy. So you're talking about Aries, Leo, Sag, and it's about seeking truth and discernment, a better path, authority, and 3 and 3, 33 is a master number. It breaks down to a 6 as well, which can also be tying in with the cycles. It could be something that comes back round where you've had a missed opportunity for you to either vocalize what you need to vocalize and end something, or take that opportunity up. And with the solar eclipse that we're having, the energies are still very potent, okay, and the energies are potent. It could be that something that you've actually wanted comes back around for you as well, whether it's to do with the career, whether it's to do with love. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm called to it. Lord Melchizedek. So this one is master number 22 as well. That's beautiful. So you've got a lot of master numbers. And this is about taking decisions. It's about making sure you leave your ego on the side, tap into your heart, and do any lifestyle changes that you need to. You remember where I said you might be spending a lot of time with your loved ones and putting everything aside, maybe a bit of procrastination. With the Death card, the new fool, the Fool's Journey, new partnership. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. I definitely think there's love and partnership coming in for you. There's better judgment around that. I'm feeling strongly whatever it is within your energy, is that there's a lot more of a balanced energy scale judgment in terms of relationships and people around you. I think that's balancing it out. A lot of this is around that, is around balancing out your relationships and partnerships and coming more in harmony, whether it's to do with a personal relationship, to do with work, whatever it's to do with. I'm going to get you, what shall we get you? Why is this deck calling me? Daughter value. So new opportunities are coming in with that Fool. And we also saw that in terms of, you know, the Two of Cups as well. So actually it's a beautiful check-in, Gemini. And if you liked it, please do subscribe to the channel so you get notified of all the content. And I'll see you in our next reading. Do check the next reading live premiere that will be up, I believe, in a couple of hours, because it's going to be recorded. And check that out for your signs reading as well. And yeah, if you want personal readings or any services, let me know. Other than that, I would love for you to subscribe and support the channel should my readings and work resonate for you. Take care of yourselves and bye.